Thank you, first of all, for the warm welcome. It is my mission, it's my mandate, it's my calling, my vocation, my purpose to try to get Americans who don't get this to re-examine the assumptions they hold. I'm always honored to be a part of a struggle that's trying to get America to wrestle with its own demons, wrestle with its own challenges, its own crises. If you have a legitimate grievance, this is where you need to be. But who said that there are a variety of legitimate grievances here at this protest? About jobs, about getting out of Iraq and Afghanistan, about access to health care, etc., etc. So there are a lot of issues here, a lot of legitimate grievances, and I'm convinced that if we keep making enough noise, somebody's got to start asking questions about what does matter to us. The worst thing you can do to a human being is to make him or her feel invisible, to make them feel disposable, to make them feel like they're a calculation or they are an afterthought. And there's too much of that in this country. The humanity of too many people is being contested every day. What we are fighting against is the contestation of the humanity of too many Americans of all races, colors, creeds, etc. So I celebrate your courage. I celebrate your conviction. I celebrate your commitment. I celebrate your character. Our voices have to be heard. Our grievances have to be raised. Please welcome America's leading public intellectual, Dr. Cornel.
Tavis Smiley, Tavis Smiley, Tavis Smiley. We want to be very clear. When we talk about corporate greed, we say that in the name of our love for poor people, our love for working people, our love for all of those who are catching hell. Don't let anybody say this movement is about hating people. We hate injustice and we love people, especially those who are catching hell. Corporate greed, we draw the connection between the corporate greed, not just on Wall Street, that has been involved in criminal behavior in the form of market manipulation and insider trading and fraudulent behavior and predatory lending, but also the corporate greed in the prison industrial complex. Oh yeah, we got a broad vision. Why? Because we're concerned about the humanity of each and every person. We don't care what color, what culture, what civilization, what gender, or what sexual orientation, or what religion or non-religion we have. Oh yeah. We're concerned about the corporate greed and the corporate media complex. With the weapons of mass distraction to try to cultivate addiction and self-medication and narcissism, so we're not concerned about public interest and common good. So when we talk about corporate greed, we don't have the demands like we got one or two demands with all of the creative voices here. We got we got a cacophony of voices. Yes, we're concerned about individual liberty, but we're concerned about social justice. Democratic accountability of the 1% who own 40% of the wealth and get 25% of the income, the 1% that has got 83% of all the income growth in the last 25 years, and the 10% that got 100% of the income growth, which means what? 40% of our children of all colors living in or near poverty. That is a national disgrace. That's right. That's right. This is democracy in action on the ground. All day. Yes, we come against the grain, but it's our common humanity. We're here for the progressive, agnostic, and atheistic brothers and sisters. Come and join the movement. For our prophetic Jewish brothers and sisters, come and fight corporate greed. This is part of the movement. Our Muslim brothers and sisters, come join the movement. Buddhist brothers and sisters, come join the movement. We cut against the grain. We are international because corporate greed cuts across national boundaries, and we know we got to cut radically against the grain, and that's why it's a blessing for me to be here. I'm just one small voice among all of the voices. But we in this together, together, struggle together. Thank you so very much, brother.